one thing that got me through college. So I was at Juilliard, and then I was at NYU's grad school, right? I used to always say, you know, people, yo, man, let's go party. I got to study. I got to go study. And I realized something at 18, 19, 20, 21. I realized something. I'm preparing myself by studying and mastering my craft. I'm preparing myself for parties that you guys won't even be able to get into.
Oh, that's deep.
So we've partied internationally.
Facts.
Dude, I remember, you know, I used to do the Monaco thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not hanging out. I'm hanging out with the prince, and he's like, yo, come, like, and you're like, now, had I been that dude that didn't take my studies seriously, had I been the dude, I would have been doing the same New York parties, the same LA, because that's the extent of what I've prepared myself for.
Yeah.
But when you say, well, my studying led to my success led to a recreational thing on another level, we talking about boats. We talking about lake houses. I'm not being
no, but
that's
it's
not my
facts
style.
though.
But what I'm saying is
that's the homework.
That's a whole nother thing.
Yeah,
and so
back
now,
to the homework.
And then that homework leads to your children and other children that would come up with families and, you know, come spend the weekend with me. They're like, yo, this is cool, and it's normal, cool. But it's normal for them. It wasn't normal. You and I looking at each other like, these little no.
My kids, your kids, everybody kids at that level. Let me bring this up a little bit. They it's normalized. You know what I mean? That, you know, you see people that look like you doing well. You see people like you doing amazing things, which I think is amazing for a child to see early in life. Exactly. It is no ceilings. You know, like my kids, their first president was Barack Obama. Right. Well, yeah. So you can't even tell my kids it's not possible. They've seen it already. You see what I'm saying? So when you have that kind of homework, that you call it, that I want people, when you listen to this episode, take that away, doing the homework. Do the homework. It might take a little longer, but the homework is gonna make the dream work. You feel me? It's like just doing the preparation, being diligent with your dream, doing the things that are gonna prepare you for the next step. You know, he got knocked down, I've gotten knocked down. We've all had these bumps in the road. It's like, what are you gonna do after the bump? Exactly. What are you gonna do after your knees leaking? You scraped up, you done fell on the motorcycle. Do you just run to the bus stop, or you get back on the bike, you figure out how to get home? I mean, I've been in all those different kind of scenarios, and I'm saying like this, I see the success in you already. The audience is going to just solidify it. The success is already done. The work, you know, the adversity, 3 series in a row, bam, boom, bow, done. Now the audience gets a chance to acknowledge it and say, yes, we love it, and champion you to the next level. That's what I like. I love that. That's the journey, man. You know, because we're not built for everybody's success. So everybody, you know, we look at people and go, oh, I wish I was, you know, you don't know what that person went through. Yeah. You know, like, you know, you take like even like an artist like Kem, singer. Yeah. Dude was homeless. He was a druggie. Yeah. Like, so now people hear his songs and oh wow, you don't know what that brother went through. You don't know Halle when she first came out. She said, you know, Halle said she has struggles. Yeah. Everybody looks at Halle and you're beautiful. You never had a bad day. No, she had bad days. Yeah. So it's the perseverance through it, and that's the definition. And here's the thing, for some of us, it ain't an option. Because it really ain't, character ain't getting knocked down, because you don't always control getting knocked down. None of us would get knocked down if we controlled it. Right. That's facts. Okay, so we don't control getting knocked down. We control not just getting up, how we get up. So I always think, like, I don't think your first moves, I used to always say this, I don't think your first move defines you. I think it's your second move. Oh, hey, Chaz, you heard that? Yeah, y'all young, I got some young producers in here. Y'all better get y'all pen and pad out. OG just dropped some monster shit on you, boy. Go ahead. No, because that's real shit right there. Because think about it. We all make mistakes. We all act, you know, spontaneously off of emotion, off of this or whatever. Boom, that's the first move. Like somebody cuts you off in the car, and you go, and then someone, dude, what am I doing? Your second move, pulling up alongside the car, hey, I'm sorry, you know what, I was having a bad day. That tells me much more about your character
than just that
reactionary
thing. Because the second move, you've thought about it. That second move, you put your character into it. So as long as you understand that, then you're not so easily defeated. You just go, yo, okay, yeah, I got knocked out. I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna dust myself off, dude. I got knocked down with these books. I got knocked down in my acting career. I got knocked down in my directing career. Even still, sometimes even right now, you go, oh, really? They said that about me?
Yeah.
Or they,
Why would they say that?
I just got finished, before the strike, so I'm directing and exec producing this brand new show for Dick Wolf, which is his first foray into, he's getting into streaming.
Okay.
So I'm doing the show for Amazon, killing it, just loving the show, right? We're having a great time. And so then, boom, we get shut down. Right? But so here I am working consistently because, Dick Wolf has made me producer. I used to run Chicago PD for 4 years, executive producer, main director, all that. Do you know that even in those times when you go, okay, fine, I've made it. My agent would send me in or submit me for a directing gig. And I remember somebody said, well, he's a network director. I was like, what does that mean?
What do you mean?
This is streaming, as though like it's so. And I'm going
so different.
And I'm going. Have you watched Chicago PD? Because that's probably the most cable streaming like show on network, right?
Period.
But bottom line is this: if you're a good storyteller, you're a good storyteller. So here's the other thing that people make the mistake: there's never a point where the nonsense doesn't stop. There is someone out there right now that won't hire Tom Cruise. They'll say, well, Tom is, they'll make up.
He's too Mission Impossible.
He's, yes. The audience won't get me, and you go,
they will never buy it. He's too, whatever, man.
We don't own rejection. We don't have ownership of rejection. Rejection, everybody's affected by rejection. Now, what we do own is we're men, we're black, and we're artists. Those three things are the kings of rejection. I mean,
you better put your boots on. You're going to get kicked in the face. You're going to get punched in the head, kicked in the back.
That's it. That's it. So we have, I think we happen to have a little extra.
Thank God we laugh a little bit.
Yes. You got to. But that's my point. So when you're sitting around going, oh, life's not fair, and this, I'm black, I'm a woman, I'm this, yes, valid. I'm Latin, I'm Native American.
Right.
I just got finished watching this series called Dark Winds. I'm so happy. This was like 90% Native American cast.
And you never see that hardly.
You never see that, right?
Ever.
So whatever we go through,
they're going through it times 10.
Times 100.
100.
Right,
yeah.
right. So you think about that, you think about Asians, so we all go through it.